Hey YouTube, welcome back to my channel, and today's going to be a video of get to know me and a little bit of story time. So I did want to share this information respecting my son's privacy at the same time because a lot of it's going to be about what's going on with him and in our lives. So one of the things, which is one of the biggest things, is that my son about 6 months ago was diagnosed with sensory processing disorder, autism spectrum, and speech delay, and then blah, 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 a whole bunch of other stuff to follow along with it. So just so you know, my son is receiving treatment. He is receiving services from Early Intervention, which is a program that works with kids from 0 to 3 who have an array of delays, right? I just have to make sure he's not having a seizure. He's also being ruled out right now for seizure disorder. We have yet to be able to get results on that, and that's been 2.5 years of that. So the program works with kids from 0 to 3, like I said. He receives their PT, OT. So like I said, sorry, I had to. So he gets PT, OT, speech, expressive therapy, which is like music. He gets playgroup, countdown to kindergarten, case management, and ABA services so far. That's all he gets. I did drop one program that had bi-weekly visits. You had a nurse and a case manager. I had to drop them because I feel like their services are more catered to people with either severe disability delays and stuff like that, or people that just got way too much going on. And even though I got way too much going on, I feel like I got this. So I didn't feel like I needed that. I felt it was like repeating what I was already doing, and I was doing most of the work. So I had to drop them. Though I had really good relationships with these people. So he's getting all these services. He gets them every week for about an hour to 2 hours each service. So our schedule is packed from 9 to about 3 o'clock because he takes a nap around that time, and then, you know, that's our day basically. And then we start our evening routine after he wakes up. So this is our life. And the reason I'm sharing this is because I feel like there might be somebody out there who is either going through this, has gone through it, knows somebody that's going through it, is having a hard time with them finding themselves or anything like that. And I feel like, you know, this is a way also to understand me. If you're following my channel, you're following me, you may not understand kind of what's going on if you see him in the background or you hear him in the background and he's kind of loud and stuff, and I know sometimes it's not professional to videotape while he's making noise, but we're always together, and one of the big things that we're working on is separating. We've been together every single minute of every second of the day since I was pregnant. Okay, we have literally, I can count the minutes on my hand that we have been apart since he was born. Okay, he is very attached. He has a hard time detaching. So one of the things also, like when he plays, he needs me to tell him what to do. He doesn't do the independent play. Kind of, he does, but when he does, he usually gets into stuff he's not supposed to, because he still is 2 years old and he's bright. So it's finding that balance where he can, like right now he has 3 things to choose from. He has his tablet, he has his car, and he has his coloring. So he can do one of the 3. I've taken the coloring and put it aside so it's not directly in front of him, but he does have the other items to play with to choose from if he wants it. So, you want cereal? Let's go get cereal. Alright, he wants cereal. Alright, had to get him some cereal. So, this is where we're at with things. So you'll be seeing him kind of doing things on the side and me trying to do something. So the goal is to get him to do something for a couple of hours a day. Like we want to see longer periods of time. So now we're up like maybe 5 minutes, 10 minutes that he can actually do something independently. He has to be totally distracted. For me, he does have to feel my presence here. But he always needs that check-in, but he needs that check-in, and then it's like once I get close to him that he has a hard time separating. It's as if I'm leaving the country and all I'm doing is like, I'm not sitting right next to you, I'm just going to sit across the room, and it's like that type of meltdown, like I'm leaving on a plane and I'm never coming back. Like that's how he reacts. So that's why you might hear him upset. And I know that it's probably not professional to have your kid crying and screaming in the background, but some of the times I do have to let him go through that because he has to learn how to control himself and calm down and like, dude, I'm right here. Like, I can touch you. If I spread my arm out, I can literally touch you. If I spread my arm out, I can touch him. But he doesn't understand that I can do that. He just feels because I'm not like this to him that it's like the world is over, right? So that's what we're working on. We've been working on it for a year. He's managed to do the most, like 10, 15 minutes if I leave a room. But if we're in the same room, he's still not able to do something. So it's like if I'm trying to do laundry, trying to fold laundry, put things away, I can't even, I'm backed up because he just won't let me, because then he starts that he needs this, he needs that. He starts finding things he needs. So then it's like, because he's verbalizing, I get it. I go get it for him. I do this, or we'll do it together. And clearly he's trying to engage me into something, but I have to cut him off as fast as I can so I can continue with my life and do other things. So that's kind of where the transition we're at, which I think a lot of moms kind of go through these transitions with their kids anyways. It's just that much more harder when you do have this kid with this disorder, because he doesn't understand socially that's what's supposed to happen. He kind of regresses back every time it happens. It's like it never happened. So we just have to kind of, like with a kid, you might have to repeat something 10 times. With him, you might have to repeat it like 100 to 200 times before he actually gets it. And like embeds, and this is the way it's going to be. So that's kind of how he is. And then he has all the sensory other stuff, speech stuff that he can't say or articulate. So this is where we're at with things. So he's a little out there with certain things. So this is why I'm sharing this with you guys. I did want to bring a sense of awareness about it, but I also wanted to people understand where I'm coming from when I do videos and things like that. I also noticed that looking back at some of my videos, when I did videos, I'll be showing a product and I wouldn't sound as enthusiastic as I do feel about that product. So just understand, I'm going through a lot. It's a lot mentally, it's a lot emotionally, it's physically, it's a lot. It's a lot going on with me. So moving forward, I will try to portray that for you guys. I do also want to use this as a platform for the direction I want to go with my career, which I have decided to change my career from social services to working in the beauty field. So I've decided to kind of lean more towards cosmetology, not because I want to do hair, but more so because I'll be the full package deal. If I go to do someone's makeup for a fashion show, I can also do the hair for the fashion show. I don't just only have to do that. If you're in a pageant, I can do your makeup for the pageant, plus do your hair. That's kind of what direction I'm going for. Let me get all the money, right? Also, my targeted audience would be brides, quinceañeras, sweet 16s, someone who just needs to get their hair and makeup done for the day because they want to go shopping or start their day. Like, that's kind of the clientele and direction I want to go with this, to be more freelance independent, which I think I can possibly do. And mind you, this is me without having the education of the exact field, but I know I can make this my own, which is the great part. So it's a major transition for me and for him, because he'll be going to school, I'll be going to school, and I'll be changing careers at the same time. So it's a big thing. Um, Currently, I am a stay-at-home mom with my son because there's way too many therapies, and he's not a daycare kid. He will never do good with a daycare. Even if he did like a one-to-one daycare, then he will lack all the social skills. And there's just way too many therapies involved to not have him at home with me. You're all done cereal? He just ate his cereal. There's no way he could be done. All right, so he's done his cereal. He's now wrestling on the bed. So yeah, this is my journey. So changing careers, kids going to school, bunch of changes happening. I do want to change the platform as to where my channel is going to be going. I do want to continue to do subscription reviews. I also want to do some more get ready with me videos. I do want to do a vlog, kind of a day of a life of us and what it's like to be a single mom raising a child with special needs, with particularly the autism. So, and sensory disorders. A lot of people don't understand sensory disorder. We all have our own sensory quirks. His just stop him from functioning day to day, task to task. So I do want to do a vlog eventually. I do want to do more get ready with me videos. I do want to make my videos more professional as well, but I'm keeping it real right now. beauty on a budget, okay? And that includes the video and everything. I also want to do what's hot. Um, and the reason I want to say what's hot is like what's hot for me right now. Like what am I using? What am I, putting on my face? Like what, skincare routines and all that stuff. The whole beautification process for me. I want to share that with you guys because there might be somebody out there who is interested in learning about this, or kind of really how do I fit that into my life. So that's kind of where I'm at with that whole showing you guys stuff. I don't want to do too many hauls because I feel like sometimes, like, I'll show you guys I picked this up and it's like I really don't love it yet, but then I'll have it, I have love and hate relationships with things. Like I'll have it and I like it a lot, and then I fall in love with it, and then all of a sudden I hate it, I can't stand it, I don't want it, I'm gonna throw it away. And then I'm kind of like, okay, I'm still gonna keep you around because I do like what you do at the end, but I don't completely love it. So that's kind of where I'm at with a lot of products. Some lip products that a few months ago I didn't really like, but now I'm kind of like, I can deal with it, but you're not my favorite. So that's kind of where I'm at with a couple of lipsticks and things like that. So I do want to share those with you guys. Like I said, like the get ready with me videos, the things, what's hot, what I like right now, what I'm using, kind of like my favorites, things like that. And then I do want to continue to do some subscription unboxings, but I don't want to focus on the unboxing. I want to focus on the review of the actual product. So when I'll review it, it'll be after I have already used the product, to kind of give you, I'm saying like 3 weeks of using it every day. So at least 21 days of using the product to then tell you, like, I love it or I hate it. Like right off the bat, letting you guys know about it. So that's kind of where I'm at with things. So I do want to continue this video. I want to thank you guys for watching. I want to thank you guys for supporting me. I want to thank you for listening and being part of this journey with us. I do want to kind of create, like I said, a platform and share with you guys this journey with us, because I think that I'm not alone, and there's other people. And when you have a child with a disability, the world closes up. And I think when you're having so many changes, like I'm having changes where my career is about to shift, and I could easily go back to social work. It's just I can't think about the job that I was doing, working so intensively with people that had mental illness, and they were teenagers. That transition and all that stuff, dealing with them, it's so much, like, you bring so much home. I don't want to bring that to my son, and I want my focus to be on my son. I don't want to be at work, or I can't go to work because I'm mandated to work because it's social work. You have to be at work, and my kid's at home, and like who's gonna take care of him, or he needs me, or whatever. And I'd rather be independent, where I can kind of create my own schedule, be my own boss. So this is going to be a big journey. So if you're thinking about transitioning careers, this is probably what you should start watching. I will try to keep you guys posted through my videos, what's been going on, kind of give you like what's going on now. And I will try to be more consistent with videos and try to keep them as interesting as possible. So with that, I will leave you, and thank you again for watching and supporting me. I want to thank everybody out there. I hope this video wasn't too long and chatty. So I want to say thank you to all of you, my lovelies. Don't forget to thumbs up, subscribe, share, and leave a comment down below. And I will see you guys on the next one, because I do have a couple of things I want to show you guys and review. So I'm so excited, and I will see you guys on the next one.